We're so glad you're here. Welcome to our Repair and Renew class. I'm Roseanne. I'm with my good friend Kenzie, and tonight the giveaway is a deep wrinkle filler. Oh my gosh, this is one of my absolute favorite products. You're going to see some incredible before and after pictures that we're going to talk about with this product. So that's the giveaway. So you'll want to make sure your name's in the comments. And we'll just introduce ourselves really quick. I'm Roseanne. I've been building my Mary Kay business for 16 years. Prior to Mary Kay, I had just graduated with my teaching or my degree in piano teaching and was working with my students and loved working with them. But in the morning, I had a lot of free time and I was looking for something to fill up that time in a positive way. And I got invited to Mary Kay facial. So I loved I enjoyed the products. I had never tried them prior to that facial, but I fell in love with the products. And then as I learned more about the business opportunity, I fell in love with the opportunity. So, and here we are 16 years later. So, and Kenzie, tell us how long you've been building your business and what you've loved about it.
I've been building my business for 6 months now, and I love the flexibility and how close I am getting to my friends and sharing why I love Mary Kay so much. It's been fun to not only pamper myself, but pamper other girls as well.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Love that. We just live around the block from each other, but it's great that we can both be in our own home. Thank you, technology. We have so many people on. Tell us also, like, where are you at? What state are you at? So we have Mary Lynn is on. We have Araba. We have Michelle. Thank you. Thank you. We have Stacy. Thanks so much for supporting Kenzie and your guest members. Christine is on. Welcome, Christine. And Steph Lynn's on, supporting Kenzie as well. Amanda, thank you for being here for Sarah. Ashley Dutson, yay, welcome Ashley. And Alicia, yay, also invited by Kenzie. So welcome. So thanks for putting your name in the chat. And if you're watching on Facebook, I'll go back over there too. And we're going to get started. This is my most favorite skincare line. I've been using it for over a decade now. When I turned 30, I thought I better just start using this now. And my mom's on, yay, welcome mom. And so I've been using this for over a decade. I love so many different things about it. But we're going to jump in with the first step. We're just going to go in order. I'm going to show a before and after picture too, what you can see, how it can lift away the years. And Kenzie, tell us about the very first step.
So it's a foam cleanser. It provides anti-aging benefits. I like how easy it is to apply, and it just helps lift and brighten the skin. So it's very easy to apply. It's gentle on your skin, and it just gets everything that is not pure on your face off. Yeah. So
I love that. Yeah, so this is not meant for the eye area, but to clean anything else off. It's really thick and foamy. Tiny bit is all you need. So I love how concentrated these are. So perfect. And then I'm going to talk about the second step of this line, and that's the eye cream. And the eye cream on this has a special metal tip, which is called a Z-MAC tip. So it stands for zinc, magnesium, and copper. So those three different metals in there help to depuff, like if you have puffiness. As I was putting my eye cream, I usually squeeze it out and just place it. So I'm a little more have control of how much comes out, but then I like to rub it with this and massage it onto just kind of below the eye. You don't want to get right up to the eye because you might accidentally get it in the eye, and that's not what you want. It's not meant to get in the eye. That will not feel good. But if you start a little lower and then you can use that rub it, the product will go to where it needs to. So the eye area is so different than the rest of our face. There's not pores there. And so we have to be really careful. Moisturizers are not going to really work in that area. And so using something specifically made for the eye area, and that's the eye cream. And that's our most advanced anti-aging, helping with fine lines, wrinkles, dark spots, puffiness as well. And then I'll talk about the next one, and that's our lifting serum. And I lovingly call this Spanx for my face. And I like to start in my neck area, and then I go mostly near the lower part of my face where that elasticity, where the Like the skin might become more saggy as we get older. So I have things for my face. I usually just do one pump in the morning and one pump at night. If you use more than that, you're going to run out of it a lot quicker. And using one pump in the morning, one pump at night lasts me about 3 months. The eye cream, that one lasts me a little longer, about 4 to 5 months, because I'm only using it right here. And once you've used up the eye cream, a lot of our products, you can cut them open and you'll find a couple more days or even another week or so that's nice. So, okay, so tell us, Kenzie, about the next step, the day cream.
Okay. So I like the day cream because it is smooth. That it goes smooth on your face, but I like how it also firms, but like it reduces the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, and improves overall skin texture and tone. So I like that.
Yep. So this is the last step when you're using the skincare in the daytime. And it has the most neatest application. So when you use it, you actually pop off the lid. And then this is my demo, so you can kind of see I've used this one before. And then you pump it and it comes out that circle. When I'm using it for my demos, I just have a little spatula that I put on the tray. But if you're using it yourself, one pump is the perfect amount for your face and your neck. Avoid your eye area because you also don't want to get sunscreen in your eyes. Yeah, so that's the day cream.
And it does have retinol in it.
Oh, the night cream has retinol. The next
cream.
One. Yep, you're a step ahead. Yep, the night cream has retinol. The day cream has sunscreen. And when you're using products with retinol, you also want to make sure you're using sunscreen because your skin will be more exposed to the sun. So the night cream is the nighttime option. Same packaging where it has that pop off top and then you pump it. And the reason behind that is these products are paraben free, so there's no preservatives in them. So to keep bacteria out, that's how they've designed that. And the night cream has retinol, but this one is not blasting your face with retinol. We have more powerful retinol products in our clinical solutions. This one's more like a encapsulated retinol, so it's slowly breaking down while you're sleeping and helping with more collagen production, elastin, water. And so because of that, it's going in and kind of breaking up the cells. Your skin is more exposed to the sun, and so that's why it's really important to wear sunscreen, wear a hat when you're using retinol products. So that is our encapsulated retinol. The only people who are pregnant, nursing, those you want to avoid retinol. So just if you're having a baby or you're pregnant or something, we have other night creams that don't have retinol you can use, you can switch over to. But after I had my babies, I liked to switch right. Okay, so that's the complete set. And it's so simple to use. I think it's our easiest line because the order of application is tallest to shortest. So we have your cleanser, your eye cream, your lifting serum, and then the very last step, if it's daytime, is the day cream, and if it's nighttime, it's night cream. So you just line them up, tallest to shortest. So I love that. There's a couple other supplements I just cannot live without, and I want to show you guys. And one of them is our deep wrinkle filler. You're going to see this picture before and after, and then I have one on my own forehead. But isn't that crazy? So she only puts the deep wrinkle filler on her thumb, and not like that's where we need to put it. I mean, but she just wanted to show how it really helps fill in those wrinkles. And this product actually has retinol in it as well. It has a very fine tip. And when you're using it, so you can put it like exactly in the lines. And so it's very pinpointed with that tiny little thin tip. It is a thicker product. When you're using this, you actually want to put it on before your moisturizer, so it still is perfect in the tallest to shortest. I mostly just keep it on my forehead there. And I'm going to mute you, Kenzie, because there's just a little background noise. But if you just unmute yourself when you want to chime in. But just wanted to, I had kind of tuned it out for a while, and then I was like, probably we should mute that. But yeah, so it's still like tallest to shortest when you add in the deep wrinkle filler, because I can just put that on my forehead, and then I can use my eye cream, and then I can put on my lifting serum, because it is a little taller than the eye cream, like just looking at them next to each other, mostly just because this tip is super long. So this is the giveaway today. Aren't you excited? And here's my before and after pictures with this after 3 months. And order of applications is so important because I was using this after my moisturizer and I wasn't really seeing the results I was hoping for. Of course, when this came out, I was easily in my late 20s, so I probably didn't have much wrinkles to begin with. But now that I am not in my late 20s, I definitely want to make sure you put it before your moisturizer so it's closest to the skin. And then I put my night cream on top after, or my day cream, depending on if it's morning or night. So that is our deep wrinkle filler. One bottle lasts me 2 months, and I use it every single morning and night. So it's really great value. Then we have our next, actually, this is the last one I'm going to talk about tonight. This is our Revealing Radiance Facial Pill. This is a low-grade chemical pill. So when you go get a full-on chemical pill, you're usually really red, sensitive, kind of like you can't go out in public for a few days. The thing I really like about this is it's low grade. So it's like, it's not going to leave you red and blotchy. And then as you use it consistently, like people that get facial pills done are wanting like less fine lines and wrinkles, more even complexion. So as you use this consistently, you will get those results, but it'll be more gradual and you won't be red and blotchy, and you'll be able to carry on with your life. So this is our Revealing Radiance Facial Pill. And I have forgotten to share all the prices, but actually we will here actually at the very end. So, and I love Susan's results on her neck after using it 8 times. And then on this girl, she had pregnancy mass. So after having babies, we can't claim to cure that, but that was her results after using it for 3 months. So take before and after pictures. I think it does a couple different things. It helps you be consistent because you're like, oh yeah, I got to be consistent because I took a before picture and I can't just like use it once and expect it to like, work miracles. But also the second thing it does is sometimes things are so gradual and we don't like notice them really quickly. But if we can compare a picture from 30 days ago, 60 days ago, 90 days ago to now, then that's very motivating. Like, oh, there is a big difference, so we might not just notice it from day to day, but looking back a month or two, you can. So that one's the Radiance Revealing Facial Pill. So what we're going to do right now is we are going to spin the wheel because we want to find out what the gift with purchase is. So if you're just watching and learning, you're getting entered into the drawing and we are so happy you're here. So please text your consultant. She gets credit for you being on. But if there's anything that you're interested in ordering, whether it's something we shared today or like maybe you're just like this morning when you're putting on your mascara, like, this is not as smooth as it used to be. It's getting a little old and I need to get a new mascara. You can, whatever you're needing or running low on, your consultant would love to help you with. So let's spin the wheel and find out what the gift with purchase is. Let me add this to the stage. And so this is gift with purchase. So when you order in the next 24 hours, or if you're watching the replay, 24 hours of the replay, you are getting mini hand lotion. Oh my gosh. I love those. I have a client who's a nurse who just ordered this afternoon. And actually that was the little gift I put in her bag because I'm like, you are washing your hands a lot when you are a nurse. So yay, that is so cool. So mini hand lotion. And my good friend Clarissa, we just went on Trek last week and for some reason I didn't pack my mini hand lotion, but she packed hers. So I was really happy to use it during Trek. So, okay, well, let's pull up. Oh, and Tirsa's on. Welcome, Tirsa. Sorry, I'm just catching up on these messages from the beginning. Sarah, yay. Yes, Christine loves the repair line. Yes, and welcome, Amanda. Jotina. Yay, Amy. Yes, yay, Amy. So happy to see you. It's been a while. Yes. So exciting. And Rosalie's on. Welcome, Rosalie. Thanks so much for supporting Kenzie. And Rosalie, I got my name because my grandma's name is Rosalie. So that's so fun. And my mom, who's on, Georgia Ann, Now it's not letting me scroll back up to my mom's comment. That's how I got my name. So it's really special. I love that. Rosalie and Georgianne are both on. Yes. So cool. Yes, Trek. You have PTSD. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sorry you had that's not fun. We had a blast. You would think we had this constant dance party with the video someone put together. It looked like we were just dancing while we're on Trek, but super great. Okay. So let's, so the mini hand lotion is a gift with purchase. And what we're going to do right now is I want to get everyone's name added because we're going to do a different spinning wheel with everyone who's posted their name here. So I can give away the deep wrinkle filler. And so if you haven't typed your name in, do that now. However, during this time where I'm doing that, to give me a little time to do that and give you something else to do, we're going to play a referral game. So 16 years ago, I was a referral. One of my very good girlfriends wrote me down for a free facial. She had no idea I was struggling with infertility. She had no idea I was looking for something positive, like something like a part-time job. And she put me down for a free facial. Well, I went to the facial and 10 days later, I decided to give this a try. Now, 16 years later, so when I taught piano, I made about $1,000 a month. And a few months ago, we had our best month ever in Mary Kay. And I, in 1 month, made $12,500. And that's what I made in a year. And so I am so grateful my friend put me down because she was getting something free. She was getting like a free product or something. But I think I have benefited way more. And it's not about the money or the cars. We just finished earning our very first pink Cadillac, which is wonderful and great. But I think more important than cash or extra, career cars and different things is to be a more confident version of myself and to be able to empower and pamper other women. And so this referral game, you just don't know who you are going to change their life. And if you want to come to a facial, put your name as one of those. Say, hey, I am the hardest working woman. I deserve a facial. Please, let's set up a time. And so when you share 12 referrals with your consultant, you're going to get half off a makeup item, like a half off mascara, half off a brow tint, half off a lip gloss. And if you share 24 referrals, you'll get a free makeup item. So you can just keep going. If you don't want to have to think of like, the sharpest looking woman or someone who just had a baby, if you just want to share 12 of your besties, they can live anywhere in the United States because we can do appointments virtual. Just write them down on a piece of paper, text a picture to your consultant, make sure she can read your handwriting, and then tell her what you want as your half off makeup item or your free makeup item, whether you're giving 12 referrals or 24. Or if you just have a couple people that are coming to your heart right now, send that over because you don't know what they are going through. Like their life might look perfect. Like I'm sure she thought my life was perfect and it was not. And I am so grateful she just took the time to write me down for a free facial because I believe self-care helps our mental health so much. So rough sleeping conditions and all the blisters. Yeah, I'm so sorry. We had a girl in our family who was getting a blister. And I'm so glad she told us sooner than later because that was good to get that taken care of before it got worse. So yay. So I'm going to play some music, give you a chance to think about who you'd like to refer, and I'm going to get all your names entered. Oh, yay. And Sherry's on too. Watching on Facebook, came over to YouTube, came over. That's awesome. So here's the referral part. Text those over to your consultants. Don't put those in the chat, and we'll play some music and we'll be doing our drawing just shortly right after. Here we go. Okay, we're back. Let me turn off the music. I think it's still playing. Okay, so I got everyone's name on the wheel. Let's just show it so you can just double check you see it there. If you don't see it, you still have time. Type your name in the chat. And we're going to wrap up with, so you can, if you're still working on the referrals, you can keep working on those and send them over to your consultant. And then let her know what makeup item you want as your gift. So we are going to wrap up and talk about like the specials, the bundle and save, and some of the prices of the products we talked about today. So I'm going to make this a little bigger, and then your consultant can text this to you right after. So make sure she knows that you're watching. So the Repair Voluform set. This set comes with the foaming cleanser that Kenzie talked about, the lifting serum, eye cream, the day cream she talked about, and also the night cream. That one typically lasts me about 4 months using it morning and night. I do run out of the lifting serum around 3 months, but everything else lasts me about 3.5 to 4 months. And some a little longer, like the cleanser. And then there is a little trial version of that. So whenever I go out of town, I can just show this really quick. It is the mini version of it. So this lasts a solid 2 weeks, morning and night. And so it's a great way to try it out and see how your skin likes it. It's also really great for travel too. So I like to have that in my travel bag. And then we talked about the deep wrinkle filler. It's not featured on here, but this one, and I'm going to have to just check the catalog because after you have kids, your brain kind of like, you start to forget. $50. Okay. So this is $50, lasts me 2 solid months. I love the results, as you saw. I love it on my forehead. Okay. And then the other product we talked about is the Revealing Radiance Facial Pill. That one is $68. I use it once a week, and then I use Microderm once a week as well, which is a physical exfoliant, and I just make sure they're spaced out. So if you're using this once a week, it's going to last you about a year. If you're using it twice a week, it'll last you about 6 months. So it is recommended to do some type of exfoliation product twice a week, so that's going to help your skincare to be even more effective. So if you're not doing anything, I would just use this as your twice a week product. So, and then you just have a certain schedule that helps me to remember, okay, it's Wednesday, Saturday. Those are the days I use my exfoliation product. So, and then we have these bundle and save at the top where you can get bigger savings. So the Repair Voluform set is normally like if you got everything individually, it's over $250. Mary Kay puts it down to $230 when you buy it as a set. And then when you get it tonight because you watched, or within 24 hours of you watching this, you get it for the princess price of $199. So it saves you $31. Plus you get our travel roll-up bag. I love this bag so much. So cute with the little hearts. And I'm just waiting for the day when my husband says, hey, let's go to Fiji this week. And I'm already packed up. So there's a little hook there, hangs behind my bathroom door. I keep all my travel size products in it. Plus I keep like my stuff I use daily, like deodorant, hair stuff. I sleep with a retainer in, so that way when I go on a trip, I have all those essentials as well, because that would not be fun to go somewhere without your deodorant. So yeah, I have that all packed away, and all the bags come out individually. So those are right there. So that's the travel roll-up bag. And so if you're mix and matching, you can get different sets on this page. But we talked about the Repair Volume Foam, we talked about the Radiance Facial Pill, and then the Deep Wrinkle Filler, which is a la carte. And then our best kept secret, which is our starter kit. And it's only $35 right now to join Mary Kay. When I joined 16 years ago, it was $100. It was kind of like, and even back then, like $100 to start a business wasn't an insane amount of money, right? I was like, yeah, we have $100, it's like, okay, well, I decided to give it a try. I'm like, yeah, we can come up with 100. When a woman puts her mind to it, she can do anything, right? So I was like, okay, I do want to give this a try. But right now it's only $35. That gives you some samples, a catalog, a website that customers can shop online. And yay, shout out to Kenzie's awesome customers who have been ordering on her website. She is the #1 in website sales in our unit right now. So way to go, Kenzie. And way to go to her customers. And then there's an optional $90 add-on if you'd like. You get 450 of full-size products, but you just pay $90. It comes with not this skincare line that we talked about, but our other anti-aging skincare line, plus charcoal mask, microdermabrasion, our oil-free eye makeup remover, ultimate mascara, and our CC cream foundations in 5 different shades, plus a gorgeous bag to keep it all organized and some other samples as well. And I always love to share, like if there's two main reasons why women join: to either make a little money or save a little money, or a little bit of both, or a lot of both. We get 50% off on our products. And I know I'm going to be washing my face the rest of my life. It's great to get 50% off. And I was also looking for a side hustle. I never imagined Mary Kay would be my main hustle. I thought I would teach piano till the day I died. But I learned that I was finding a lot more joy in this after building this business for 7 years. I did them both at the same time. And then I decided at that point that I had matched and exceeded my income in piano teaching with Mary Kay. And I decided it was a lot more flexible, and we were blessed with children, and we got, and it was just a little trickier to teach piano and be a mom. So I decided to pick this business instead. So this is my full-time gig now. And I never imagined that. I just joined as a side hustle. So the last thing I always love to share, if someone's like considering it, when we do order from Mary Kay, the minimum order to get 50% off is $225. So we get a hand select $450 retail of whatever we want. So that'd basically be like 2 repair sets, or pretty much what we showed tonight: the repair set, the facial pill, deep wrinkle filler, and just having your own skincare. The average household spends about $1,000 a year on between skincare, between makeup, between body care products. And so all our order is a $225 order once a year to remain a consultant. So, and if it's been a year and you're like, I'm actually stocked up, you don't have to order. You just go back to being a customer. So, and then the last thing that really just sealed the deal and got me excited about saying yes to this, and not only because of the values of the company, God first, family second, career third, and that there's no sales quotas, and that they're set up as a dual marketing company and not multi-level. But the thing that really got me to like sign my name, because it was on a piece of paper back then, was 90% buyback guarantee. I could give this business a try for an entire 12 months. And if at any point I was like, this is not quite for me, I could send my products back and Mary Kay would buy it back at 90%. And that is a company that honors women, gives women chances like that, and to be able to operate on the golden rule. So grateful for Mary Kay and taking the bigger part of the risk. I believed in myself about 10%, and they believed in me 90%, and that was wonderful. So, so yay. So let's wrap up. I'm excited to see who's winning the deep wrinkle fillers. So, and Kenzie, thank you so much for co-hosting. She found out she's co-hosting like 2 hours ago. Maybe 3, but so.
Did you get my text?
Oh no! Is there some more people?
I have a few people on that texted me.
Yes. Let me. Oh, yep. Yes, I will get. I'm at it. Sweet. Okay, so we are going to do our drawing. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay. And let's add this to the stage. And if you do not see your name, please click the image at the top. And I'll just read it off too if people can't see it too well. But we have Mary Lynn, Michelle, Stacy, Stephlyn, Amanda, Ashley, Alicia, Tirsa, Josina, Amy, Rosalie, Gary, Sarah, Raquel, and Luann. So we will see who is our winner. So, and next week's class, now I'm trying to remember, is on a 5-minute makeover, like how to get dash out the door look. And the week after that, if you have oily skins, we do these every Thursday. And if you have oily skin, we're going to be talking about products that help with oily skin. And the week after that, I think that's July 2nd. And the week after that, July 9th. I think that's the 9th. Products that help with dry skin. So if you have really dry skin. So I imagine you might be interested in one of those 3 classes. So, and you're always entered into a giveaway. So let's spin the wheel. Any other ones before I click it? I think we're good. So let's see who's winning our deep wrinkle filler. This is one of my favorites. So I can't wait to see who's winning it. And it looks like Sherry. Oh my gosh, Sherry, congratulations. I was so excited for you. So I'll pop this in the mail. And thank you guys so much for supporting your consultant. Text her right now because she gets credit for you watching. And she'd love to hear, like, if you have any questions. If there's any products you're needing, you get, what was the deal? Oh yeah, mini hand lotion. That's why I have to write it down. So please say, hey, remember, because I get a mini hand lotion that's perfect to put in your purse, your car, to have for dry skin. It has shea in it. It's like our satin hands lotion, but in the mini version. So hydrating. So yay, woohoo, congratulations. So have a fantastic rest of your evening. Love you so much. And thanks so much for supporting your consultant. See you later. Bye.